Welcome to Learn Life with Kira. Kira. Okay, so I am ready. Thank you for tuning in to Learn Life with Kira. My WCW of the week is the one and only Melanie. Yay! What drew her to my attention was she wrote a book, but she don't only write books. She had two other things up her sleeve. Tell me your story.
Oh my goodness. So yes, I did write a book.
Okay.
It's called Left at the Altar. You can see it right here.
Okay.
But prior to me writing a book, I actually started two businesses within 6 months of each other.
Dope.
So the first one is Melanie B Boutique.
Okay.
I started it because as a plus size woman, I also remember what it was like to not be a plus size woman and all of the options that were afforded to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then now being a plus size woman, not having many options. So
it's
I wanted
hard.
to, and especially here in Detroit. Like,
yes. We go all the way up to 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I made sure that we was able to accommodate everybody in some type of way.
Yeah,
So,
but it's so
a lot
far
of
and few in between.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to at least provide that opportunity for women who look like me or, who may be larger than me. And they can, we can still dress cute and all of that. And then I started Pump Social.
Okay.
Literally sitting in my bathroom doing my eyebrows. I started Pump Social, and I just felt like it was more of a calling because of what my passion is, which is women, oddly enough. Like, to encourage, to uplift, to empower. So Pump Social is a business surrounded by business, fashion, and beauty.
Okay.
And we highlight women kind of like what you do.
Okay.
We showcase women. We, I had events that were going on monthly called Fashion Fridays. They were at a, poppin' location in the Metro Detroit area. We allowed vendors. We also allowed for there to be one designer. So we basically built an entire event around one
person?
designer.
Wow.
Yeah. And I won't say with our last one, but before we took a pause, it was in June.
Okay.
And so I'm ready to pick that back up too.
That
eventually.
is so dope. Now, when you're saying that you were doing the Pump Social, you was doing that every Friday?
It was every third Friday.
Every third Friday, so it was one. Okay. And how did you even though you said you started in the bathroom, what made you just step out and say, I can come together with someone and make this happen? Like, was it something in yourself? Was it individual that you thought that needed that platform?
Yeah. So I have a background in fashion and everything. When I was younger, I thought I was a model.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're cute.
Thank you.
You're such a cutie.
Back then I thought, that was something I had aspired to be. And then the older I've gotten, I realized I don't really want to do that. I like to be behind the scenes. And since I like fashion, and then with me starting my boutique, I became privy to a lot of the women who are in the industry now in Detroit, the models, the other designers. And I was just like, I need to do something just a little bit different than what we are accustomed to. And that's how we started Fashion Friday.
Now, is it a team of people?
Right now, it's just me. It's literally just me. And I, my main goal was to go out and meet different women, showcase them, talk about them. And I never really got to that point yet. But now I'm ready to do it.
To do that?
Yeah, I've had so many different things
going on.
So I kind of took a pause for a second.
It's going to come back around.
Yeah, it's time.
It's going to come back around. Now, your baby, this book, talk to me about it. What made you, do you write books? What made you write that book?
So this book was, it was 2 years in the process. I actually wrote this book because of my own personal experience.
Okay.
So initially, I lived in Georgia. I'm from Detroit, but I have moved to Georgia. I went to school, Georgia State.
Okay, nice.
And I stayed down there for almost 10 years.
Okay.
I got engaged to a man that I met here years ago when I was like 17 years old, trying to model, right?
Okay.
And let me kind of fast forward. So we got engaged.
Okay.
I moved back here. Around that same time, my mom was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, sorry.
And then she ended up passing away. But within that same time frame, my then fiance decided that he was going to call off the wedding, and then within the same time that my mom died, I also found out he had another woman pregnant.
Oh my Lord.
So, yeah. So I dealt with that, and I just decided to, on top of my mom passing away, so I was dealing with that, and I just decided to write a book, not necessarily to bash him, even though it's some detail, but not necessarily to talk so much about him, but just talk about my journey as a woman and overcoming obstacles and using these things to empower me to become successful, so that, you know, I won't, or not just me, but help other women to not make the same mistakes that I made.
Or see that someone else have been through that as well.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times women, we don't talk about that because it's
our
embarrassing.
Story.
Yeah. We want to come off as if we have it all together, but the truth of the matter is so many of us have so much more in common if we would just actually sit down and talk to another woman.
Talk to me.
I know, right. Talk to another woman instead of trying to be in a competition with this woman, then you can see
that we're the same.
Yeah, we're pretty much the same. We go through,
and it's okay to go through things. It's okay not to know it all. It's okay to lean on someone else's shoulders sometimes. It's okay.
Right, and even from women who have had successful marriages, I think it's important for them to reach back to women who are aspiring to be in that position one day, or who have hopes that that could possibly be for them one day, and not to pretty much put themselves on a pedestal like,
let them know I've been through it.
I've been through this.
Some type of way I've been through it.
Right, I've been through this. It wasn't an easy journey for me, you know. I met plenty of women behind this who have said, yeah, before I met my husband, I was in a situation where my ex beat me, or my ex, you know, cheated and had multiple children on me, or, you know, so it's not a foreign situation. I just think women, we should talk about it. I don't see it.
Of course. Yeah. But some people don't know how. So when you reach out or when you do something like this, it makes them be like, I know her, or I know somebody just like that. I can talk about it. I can relieve that, but like, okay, I feel the pressure off myself. And some women don't know how to do that. Yeah, not at all. So what made you actually go with that cover of that book and that style of that book?
I just honestly just felt like it just fit the story. Like, it fit the title, it fit the story, and what better way to display some sort of marriage than with just 2 rings? I mean, it's common, you know. I didn't really think too much of it. Yeah, I was just kind of like, And then a good friend of mine, her boyfriend is a really good graphic designer, so he actually kind of just came up with the concept and was like, what do you think? I'm like, that's pretty dope. So
I can roll with it.
Yeah, like, that's dope. So yeah.
Now the feedback, have you got feedback that touched you in a way that you didn't think would touch you?
Heck yeah. I was actually shocked that people were interested in reading something for me. Like, I'm not, you know, I didn't think I was that interesting. However, my first week of even launching this book, like, I sold out of everything.
Really?
Every single copy that I had. It's doing well on Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah, you can purchase it on Amazon. But it's doing really good on Amazon, and I'm just really shocked of how many women have actually gone through this. Because to be honest, while I was writing it, I still kind of felt like I was the only one. Like, you got to be the dumbest shit, you know, like, yeah.
It put you back through the whole process of what you went through and the state of mind you was in.
Yeah, it was even still kind of going through, you know, because writing the book and
retelling it.
Yeah, and not even just that. It's funny because a lot of times when you write certain things or when you experience certain things, a lot of people think, oh, she must be out of it. Nah, still in it. Ended up marrying him, actually. And then it just was not yet. That part is not in the book, but that's so, yeah. So it's just kind of like, yeah, so you learn so many different, you know, things. And it's funny because even when I was going through my process, I had to go back and reread what I wrote so that I wouldn't keep going down that road.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you feel like once you publish the book that it's over? Do you feel like you conquered that moment in your life?
Definitely. Yeah, I kind of want every girl to know that we all have dumb moments. It's okay. We could be stupid at least once. But the thing is, if God spared you to get out of that situation, run. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Just get the heck on and keep it moving.
Right. So. Now we're going to move into your next baby, which is your boutique. Mm-hmm. Now, how did that really start? Did it start online? How did it start?
Yeah, it started online. Mm-hmm. I just wanted, to be able to reach as many people as possible. Mm-hmm. But the more I got into it, I realized, and even I know this for myself, we like to try things on. Mm-hmm. Women in general just need to try things on. Yeah, because it's
hard to order online.
It's hard to order online. So I still want to provide that option, but I actually decided to put my clothing in a physical store, which I have with a couple of friends of mine, and that is
congratulations.
Thank you. And it's called MV Lux. And MV Lux is a location where we have Melanie B in there. There's also Throne Shades Monarch in there. We have other room for other businesses like women to come in and showcase their designs or their products or anything. So we're looking for people. If you're looking for a spot to put your stuff in, we got MV Lux. We're at 20101 James Cousins. That's right off of 8 Mile. We're inside of an office, like Plaza, not Greenfield. But we I'm just saying, no shade to those who have it. That's not where we are though. Mm-hmm. But we're up the street if you just take the service drive on the Detroit side. That's where we're at.
Now, Pump, is it, what did I say?
Pump Social.
Pump Social. Now, you wrote I don't know if it was a status or you posted something that touched me. It says, don't just wake up and think about the woman you want to become. Wake up and be her. Now, did it take, what made you like that?
I actually just shared it because it touched me too. Okay. Because I know one of my biggest flaws, I would have to say, is that I procrastinate a lot.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm a huge procrastinator, and I don't like that quality about myself. And I realize that if I actually just take action onto things when it comes to my mind, or if I actually put in the time and effort to bring to fruition the things that I want to do, I probably would be a multimillionaire by now. Mm-hmm. So
my planner making me better though.
Yeah, planners are important.
And and my son,
your boo, you know what I'm saying? Like, and your children, all of those are driving forces. But me, I don't have any of that, so I have
to push yourself.
Yeah, I have to push myself. I have to rely on God. I have to literally stay focused. And it's so many different things that I want to do in my life and that I want to accomplish. I know that in order for me to do that, I have to stop just thinking about it. I actually have to wake up and put action behind it. Right. And it's so crazy because a lot of times you hear this scripture, that people say faith without works is dead, but they don't realize what it's saying. So they think, if I just activate my faith, I'm good. No, you have to put action behind that faith.
No.
Right. We become so conditioned and so, pretty much, conditioned to believe that all we have to do is just pray and keep it there. Like, God got it. But he said, get up and work, take up thy bed and walk. So you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just sit there.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Edit that out. Okay.
But no, like, you can't just sit around and wait for things to come your way. I mean, it happens.
Yes.
Sometimes God allows things to just fall off the sky. I mean, he did it for Prophet Elijah. Man came falling down because he was scared. But that's not everybody's situation. No, you actually have to put the legwork into it, yeah.
Or you get upset when you see that you came up with an idea that somebody else didn't do. And you be like, all I had to do was do it. I didn't even think about it. And you be like, you should have been did it. And you thought about it, now you're mad because you said somebody else did it.
I'm going through it right now with Pump Social. I'm telling you.
Really?
So, like, well, not necessarily. It's just really I'm not
where you want to be.
Yeah, like I just feel,
it can be more.
It's so much more that I know that God has given me mentally that I need to actually put action in and bring into fruition. So stay tuned because y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see a lot.
It be hard at first and it get frustrating, but you gotta keep doing it. Like, I wasn't all the way together and I should have been together today. But I was like, I'm gonna get there before you get here. I don't care what I think. I'm going to get there, but it's like you have to push yourself even when you're not fully prepared. Like I wasn't all the way prepared for today, but I was like, I'm reaching out to you with a book. I love the cover of the book. I didn't see too many people on my news feed and post it. I'ma just still ask you, come you on WCW. But I wasn't ready because I had so much other stuff this whole week to do. And I'm like, but I still need to hear her story. I want to know her. Yeah, so I did it. So that's the same thing that comes to Pump Social. But I think it's just, you got to do it. You got to find some people that's willing to want to do it with you so it won't be just you. Mm-hmm. And even if it's not, then you just still got to be like, okay, they're not doing it no more. I'm willing to be. Come on, girl. Let's work together, girl. Let's work together.
What we doing? Look. But yeah, so yeah, I appreciate that. That's really, really motivating. Mm-hmm. And I just want other women to be motivated, you know, whether it be through the book, boutique, Pump Social. Like, I feel like that's just a calling of mine.
Mm-hmm. Now, where do you get your most love from? Facebook, Instagram, word of mouth?
It seemed like it's word of mouth. Honestly, no, for real. Because my Facebook, I don't really have a business Facebook. I mean, I have, my business like pages, but my Facebook is more personal. Mm-hmm.
But you have more people? Do you have more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have more friends on Facebook, of course. Because you just kind of sit there, But Instagram, I get a lot of traffic from there, whether it be on the Melanie V page or if it's on Pump Social page. So, yeah. Yeah, but really it's been word of mouth. Really? Yeah, like people have been coming out of the woodworks. Like, I heard, I'm like, you did? How? Like,
me? This one right here? You sure it's me? Yeah,
like you don't want to, right? You don't want to minimize your accomplishments, but I never want to feel like I've arrived. Because once you get that feeling that you've arrived, that's when you become stagnant and complacent. And I don't want to do that.
Yes. I like to be behind the scenes too. I don't want to be talked about whether it's good or bad, but that's our problem for us women. We need to be talked about. We need to be heard. Whether it's good or bad, they need to hear your story in a way that it will touch them. Not only is it going to be, I don't even know necessarily say it's gossip, but I feel like it's a way to show them that we are here. Mm-hmm. We can do it, and we didn't just raise kids, and we're not just working 9 to 5s. We are figuring ourselves out as women, but actually letting other people come together, other women come together, and let them know that it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's definitely, and it's hard. It's hard though.
Yeah, and I feel like the women in our city need it the most, and the only reason why I say that is because we're actually here, and we can actually take the action to make a difference. I mean, living in Georgia versus living in Michigan, you totally different. It's so different. It's not even funny. Like, I'm not, I don't really know what to call it, but it's almost like we have a culture here of not wanting to help or reach out to other people because we don't want to see them doing better than us. It's all about us. Whereas, in other places, people are open and willing to provide you with information. They're willing to help you to advance. They're willing to reach out. So to see a group of women rising up, such as yourself, such as myself, such as other women that I know within our circle, rising up and actually reaching out and
it's like an accomplishment for me. Like, she doing this. Yes, girl.
Yes.
I be feel like it's me. I be excited like I done wrote the book and I know that it ain't in my book.
Right. And we idolize groups like BB Judy and what's the Crayon Case, Super and everybody else. But the thing is, we have realized we have that here. We can actually create that group here. We can have our group of people and reach out to others and work with people, and we all become millionaires. Like, I don't really see what the issue is.
Because some people don't understand that this time will come, whether it's the same time mine's come, whether it's after, whether it's before. You don't have to be like, I done did that and I done that. Or if you didn't done that, you done that, then show someone else. That you did there and you done that. Or someone that's not there yet. Let them know, well, we ain't walking the same path, but this is what I did and this is what you could do. Or I can reach you, I can give you the information, or I can point you in the right direction so you can get where you want to go. And it's hard, but women need to know that it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And of course use wisdom, because you can't invite everybody in. I mean, a boat doesn't sink because of the water on the outside. It sinks because the water
Y'all
got
listening to
inside.
this?
So, but no, seriously. So you have to use wisdom in who you allow into your space. However, don't be so closed off that you're unwilling to help other people get to wherever you are, you know, whatever level of success that is that, you know, you feel you're at. I mean, I've seen a quote, it was a meme or something like that on Facebook or Instagram, and it was like, if you feel like everybody's doing what you're doing, still do it if you feel like that's what God called you to do.
Your lane is your lane.
Your lane is your lane.
No one can swerve in and no one can take it from you.
Right.
No one can make you crash.
Right.
If it's meant for you, it will be for you.
Right.
So many people have stores. I have a store. Ours is going to be different. It's called kind of different.
There's 50 million
Yes.
boutiques in Detroit.
Yes.
Okay? But people, the truth of the matter is, people are not loyal to one brand for the most part.
Yes.
They
of
shop
course.
somewhere everywhere,
Of
especially
course.
if you like to try different things, meet different people. You want to go to different places,
Of course.
you know, and you got to have variety in life sometimes, right? And I mean, just like, you know, that was what I was saying, like the bread aisle. They were talking about the bread aisle. There's like 50 million types of bread.
Mm-hmm.
What if the people in the bread aisle was like, well, Better Made got bread, so I'm not going to do bread. Like, or who's it Better Made? Wonder Bread or whomever. You know what I'm saying? Sarah Lee got bread, I'm not doing bread. Even though you know you were called to do bread.
Right.
Like, just do the bread. Yeah, somebody gonna eat it.
Right.
Some people don't like Sarah Lee. Maybe they
Right.
won't. Your brand, you know. So
Just do it.
yeah, just do it. Just do it.
Girl, I am loving this conversation. So this part of the segment is called Pick Your Brain. I'm going to ask you a few things, and you're going to answer. So, do you feel that someone can knock a woman off a pedestal if she built herself?
No. Well, only way somebody can knock a woman off of her pedestal is if she allows it. Yeah, you have to allow it. If you don't allow it, nobody can knock you off.
Okay, girl. Text or call?
Call me, because I can't. I'm not going to say I don't like texting, but it's something about human interaction that excites me. So I want to hear your voice.
Yeah. I call you, girl.
Right, call
What?
me, girl.
Wine or liquor?
No, depends on the situation. Depends on the day. I mean, do you want something that's going to wind you down or something that's going to put a little hair on your chest?
Right.
Just pick, you know.
Right, I love that. I love that answer. Leftovers or hangovers?
Leftovers.
Okay.
After 25, hangovers feel more like them. So,
Girl.
I don't want to.
Do you give second chances or third chances?
Clearly Left at the Altar talks about
That.
I done gave plenty of chances, okay?
Would you give third chances now? Where
No.
you at in life?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Because certain situations that I've experienced has just taught me so much that I didn't realize. I actually realized that even though I am an adult, I was still naive in many ways, even when it came to love, because I'm a love type of person.
I'm a lover.
Yeah, I just love, and I just see the good in people. I just want to see the good in people
Yes.
so bad. So it's hard for me to see you in a different light. But once I got you there, ain't no coming back from that.
Night or day?
I am a night owl.
Okay.
I'm a night owl.
Are you a private person or open person?
I'm transparent to an extent.
Okay.
So
I can understand that.
people probably think they know a lot about me, but I give this stuff. Unless,
It depends on the situation.
yeah, depends
and the
on
person's
the
situation. One random fact about yourself.
Oh, I don't know. Random. I was studying Spanish since I've been studying Spanish since I was 5 years old. However,
Do you know?
I know it, but I can't respond in Spanish anymore, which is odd. Like somebody could talk to me and I'll be like, yeah, and I'll respond back to them, but in English.
So if I'm in Mexico and I need you to translate something, I can call you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when you can shoot me a text, because we're not about to be on this phone. I'm not Rosetta Stone. We know what they say. I might say to Google it. Like, why are you breaking my brain right now?
Okay. One word to describe yourself.
Interesting. No, that's not the word though. I would definitely have to say resilient.
Resilient.
Mhm.
Okay.
Resilient.
Okay. So what do you like to do in your free time?
Playing makeup. At one point, I was a makeup artist down in Atlanta. I did makeup for a Love and Hip Hop artist, well, star, and a couple of like local artists and stuff. And nothing too
Really?
big. Yeah.
That is so dope.
Yeah, so I should have brought that up here, but no.
Ah!
Yeah, 'cause clearly. But I like to play in makeup. I like to read. I watch YouTube all day long.
YouTube has everything on there.
They have everything on there.
Is he asleep?
Yes.
Okay, so since you said something about makeup, why were you doing makeup in Melanie?
Because I love makeup. I just love doing makeup. It's just something about enhancing your exterior beauty. Like, not even just inner beauty, because you can put makeup on a pig and it look good. But it's still a pig. But yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like every woman at some point in their lives should at least get their face made. And especially for special occasions. I'm a huge stickler on having your face beat for a special occasion.
Eyebrows bleak.
Yes, I can't stand to see a dry face bride or a dry face prom girl or a dry face woman that's in the spotlight. Like, yeah, you have natural beauty, but put some lipstick on. So
maybe I got some gloss and I did my eyebrows.
you look cute. No, you're cute. You're cute. But I still, I just like makeup.
Makeup fun.
It is. It's
I got a lot of makeup at home.
It's a lot of fun.
It's fun. Now, I don't use all the time, but hey, I try to play in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I try to do it. Now, what would you tell the youth or a woman that is striving to be excellent or in life?
Oh my goodness. Be intentional.
Use them words, girl.
Yeah. Be intentional in what it is that you feel that you're called to do. And even if you don't know what that is, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of prayer, okay? A whole lot of prayer. Like, you really will never fully know your purpose in life until you get into a relationship with God in some level. Nobody's saying that you have to be super spiritual. Nobody's saying you got to be a Bible thumper. But at least having a dialogue with God, having communication with Him, that in itself is what's going to take you to the next level above anything else. Yeah, like that's I know that probably sounds really cliche, but it's so true.
No, it's true.
It's so true.
It's true.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, it's either gonna go over their head or it's gonna stick in their head. And they gonna get it. They're gonna get it regardless. But once they understand it and they in that predicament, they gonna understand. They're gonna be like, okay, I got what you were saying.
Yeah, because the truth of the matter is, I mean, you can definitely accomplish things apart from having a relationship with God. You definitely can, but you only gonna go but so far.
I was just about to say it doesn't last.
Yes, it doesn't last. So
it's a lot of bumps in the road.
A whole lot.
It's not as smooth as you want it to be. It's a lot of situations. If it could be better if you have a relationship with God.
Yeah, just something like I'm not trying to take it there, but that's just what was on my heart to say it. When we're talking about people who actually want to be accomplished in life or achieve some level of, achieve a goal or something like that. Start with God first.
Yeah.
Don't just go out and do it, because you might fall into some you're gonna be with.
Pray first. Write it down, and then do it.
Exactly.
Now the floor is open. You can let everyone know where they can find you, where they can reach you. The floor is open.
Oh, okay. So, I guess we'll start with Left at the Altar. You can purchase Left at the Altar either through my website, which is www.themelanieb.com, or you can just go straight to Amazon. If you have Prime, you get it in 2 days. And type in Left at the Altar, Melanie Banks. As far as Melanie B, I have a Instagram, and you can reach me at iShopMelanieB, where I post all of our new features, our new, stock and things like that. And if you're in the Detroit area, you can come out to Envy Lux Boutique. Well, it's Glamtique, I'm sorry. Envy Lux Glamtique, which is in Detroit, Michigan at 20101 James Cousins Road, suite number 5. building number 2. And Pump Social, you can reach me at The Pump Social on Instagram, or you can go to my website at www.thepumpsocial.com.
Now, the Pump Social. If they have ideas, or if it's something that they want to not come up with but work with you about, are you willing to hear that? Or see? So make sure if you have any ideas,
definitely.
or you're an entrepreneur that would like to be displayed in some type of way, make sure you contact her.
Yep, hit me up on The Pump Social on Instagram at The Pump Social on Instagram.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Life Appearance. This was my dope WCW of the week. Please go check her out. This was dope. I think I did good.
She did real good, girl.
Okay.